Hey guys, welcome to this installment of Mike's Vehicle Vlogs. And today we're going to do the oil change on my mother's 2004 Chevrolet Malibu Classic. I made a video on this oil change procedure before I started Mike's Vehicle Vlogs. Cat's right here. Being that it's the Ecotech engine, I added some Seafoam to the oil. I was told because this engine is prone to burning oil over time. She's not here yet, but the Ecotech's 2.2 and 2.4, I was told, do have a tendency to burn oil after a while, the older they get. And since this Malibu is, I don't know where it's at now, I think it's close to 104,000 miles. It is burning oil because every time I've checked it, over time, I've noticed that the oil level seems to be lower than it should be, and there's really nothing significantly leaking around anywhere else. So the tailpipe is dark, so came to the conclusion that it's burning oil. And my mechanic friend told me to, run the Seafoam into the engine, into the oil next time you do the oil change, and possibly every time after that. I'm probably not going to do it every time, but I am going to do it just the first few times. So I'm going to do it again today. But she hasn't really driven the car a whole lot. The last time I did the oil change and added the Seafoam to it was back this past December, and I bet the oil in this car probably only has 1,000 miles on it. So it is overdue if you're looking at the time consistency, but if you're going by the mileage, it hasn't been used enough. So we're going to just change it today, and then we're going to add some fresh oil and Seafoam to it. But I'm really anxious to see how the oil looks with only at least 1,000 miles on it. Hopefully the Seafoam did its job and started to clean out all its ports and stuff. So we're just waiting for my mother to arrive. In the meantime, I'm going to go to the basement, grab my stuff, get everything set up outside, and go from there. $104,000 miles. 902 miles on the oil, so this will be interesting to see what it looks like only after 902 miles. Oh, this is going to be extremely hot. Whew. It's pretty black. Well, I don't know. That is impressive. Maybe the Seafoam's getting down to it. Yeah. So that Seafoam being in there that long for the past few months is probably, I'm assuming, cleaning it out, because that's really dark for only 900 miles. So it's pretty awesome. It was running, so I'm probably just going to let that continue to drain for a while, and we'll just go ahead and head up to the top and take out that filter and see what kind of condition it is in. It is thinning out, and I haven't really checked the actual oil level on this car in a while, but yeah, thinning out pretty quick right now. Now, of course, to get to the oil filter, we have to take off a couple of things. That adds for easy access. And it does look like there's some grease over here along the side. I think the valve cover might have a leak of some type. So, and again, I mean, it's a 13-year-old car. It's never had any work like that done on it. Now we need to get the special socket. Oh ho ho, look at all that. Dang. Okay, so what we did is we also wiped around the outside and the top of where the oil filter sits. As you can see, it's all sparkly and clean just from wiping it down with a shop towel. So that being said, it's time to exchange the outer ring on the cap for the new ring that came with the new filter, and of course putting the new filter in. Boy, the difference that we see in those two filters. Nice and snug. There we go. Before I actually put that back on, I don't remember the last time I checked out the air filter. I should probably see what kind of condition it's in. That one there is very, very rusted. Oh, the back two aren't loose enough. Well, it's not terrible, but it's time.
Uh-oh. What's that?
The air filter. Next oil change, we gotta change this.
Okay.
I don't remember the last time we did it. It's getting pretty dingy.
Well, okay, that's an oil filter.
This is the air filter.
Okay. All right.
So next oil change, we should probably change this.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
All right.
Okay.
Got it. Yep.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay. I still have no idea what that is, but whatever you need. Whatever you need. What is that thing?
Okay, the best way that I like to put it is, how do you feel when you're breathing in a room filled with smoke or dust?
Okay, I got it.
Your car needs to breathe too, and this keeps all of the bad stuff out. So when this starts to plug up, the car can't breathe.
Hey, did I ever have that changed before since I had my car?
Yeah, probably, because if you didn't,
Okay.
this would be probably completely black.
I just don't remember seeing a thing like that.
I don't remember the last time I did it. I had to have done it at one point, because it's not too terrible yet, but it's getting there.
I
So
see that.
we need to replace it.
Okay, next oil change, you got it.
Okay. This screw here is not looking too good. I definitely don't want to tighten that one up too much. That's about all I'm doing for that one. Now we can plug this back. No biggie. Here. Wiped off the plug, of course. There we go. Okay. All right. Time to fill it up. All right. I already wiped off the dipstick, and we are at the full mark. So now I will add another, I think it was a third of the bottle into the engine. So it's kind of amazing that just a third of the bottle did all that in 1,000 miles. So let's add a little more. Okay, that should be good there. And I also cleaned up around the where the cap goes and stuff. I always try to clean up around that area because all that sludge and stuff sits there for a very long time. Ooh, look how good that cleaned up with the Seafoam on it. Woohoo! Look at that. Cleaned up all that down there. Wow, that's good stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and give it a start. Back to 0. Sounds good. Can't stand all this stuff, all those trees in her backyard. Ugh. Sounds smooth to me. It's been a good engine, good car. Good car. No leaks. All those drips there are from earlier. All right, I think we're done here. There we have it. That was the oil change that came with the Seafoam that's been sitting in there. And like I said, it's been in there for a few months. Probably shouldn't have been in there for that long, but Just from the looks of it, just that oil had 900 miles on it, and it looked pretty dirty. So I'm assuming that a lot of internal components were cleaned after years and years of buildup, of course. So we put the Seafoam back in it this time, and we're gonna change it again in another couple months, and then I'm gonna put oil in it, and we probably won't put the Seafoam back in it. I'm sure it's doing enough, and then down the road we'll do it again. We'll add the Seafoam in just a couple times. So I'm very impressed with how it looked, and the car seems to be running just fine. So that's awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. Please don't forget to thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. And also check out Mike's Vehicle Spotlight, my official vehicle touring segment that I post on this channel. I will see you guys next time. So thank you very much for watching, and take care.
Here I am with the opportunity to purchase a 2004 Pontiac Aztek in champagne beige metallic with 132,000 miles on the clock. It looks good for its age, but does it perform well for it? I drove it for a whole hour without any issue other than noticing some minor rear brake drum noise and a broken gas gauge. Yet I was very pleased with it.